back on. Hi. I told him to turn it back on. Yeah. This is Jennifer, our secretary. Hi, Jennifer. Yeah, we're taping an episode for the TV show.
Hang on a second.
Another hour or so, I guess.
Tell her, hang on.
Hang on a minute.
Okay, now you go. She's on loudspeaker.
Oh, okay, you're on loudspeaker now.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Jennifer.
Secretary, but I have to work.
Yeah, but we still love you.
I still love you, too. And everybody out there in YouTube land.
Oh, yeah, you can tell this is a very professional show. We got Jeff sitting here with a ghost outfit on.
Sure, give me away.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Way to go.
no, he's a real ghost.
Yeah, he's a real ghost.
My name is Bo Cheapest.
Yeah.
Oh, can I ask you if he's a real ghost if I can have a shift then?
Can you have your shift then?
No.
No. I said no.
I'm still there in spirit.
What do you say?
He's still there in spirit.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Then say bye now. You gotta go back to work.
There's nothing on it.
You're gonna have a crash in about 10
No, I
minutes.
forgot it. I'll bring it next weekend.
To me, no problem.
Okay, yeah, I just completely forgot. I had it sitting on the table and didn't grab it when I walked out.
Is it a big box?
It's a decent sized one.
Are you taping all this?
Oh, yeah. This is all going on YouTube.
Makes you wonder what she's ordering that has to go to his house instead of hers.
Uh-huh.
It's because he has a business, and if you must know, it's that cheap.
I wouldn't be admitting that, but hey.
It's a blow-up doll.
And there's some other...
We investigate things that go bump in the night.
Not everything.
Okay, have fun. We'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Okay. Oh, yeah. Gotta love us.
No.
Ghost hunters do it in the dark.
Yeah, Waverly Hills was a trip. I mean, it was a great get to go down there to get to see the place. I know TAPS and a few other major paranormal places have been there. It's did investigations there. It's just cool to actually get to go in one of these big, famous haunted places. Like nothing really major happened there. We got a few photos that we've posted up on the website. It was a decent hunt.
Didn't you get some lights on the death tunnel or something?
We got a few flashes of light, but I mean that could have been anything. It could have been somebody's camera or whatever. I know up on the 5th floor, we'd be standing out there on the area where the little kids, they used to have a swing set up for the kids. What Waverly Hills was an old tuberculosis hospital. Over 60,000 people died there. On a good day, they'd have a death every 10 minutes.
That's a good day.
That's a good day. So the residents didn't have to see the hearse keep pulling up and see their friends and stuff getting wheeled out. What they did is they constructed a 400-foot death tunnel carved down the side of a mountain where they had train cars. They'd just throw the bodies of these train cars, wheel them down to the hearse, take them onto the hospital or onto the train wherever, back to the family members.
They take them to town and make meat pies.
So one of the things that they did there is you had little kids there. They'd let them go out up on the 5th floor. They had swing sets and some monkey bars and stuff set up for them up there. We were in that area, and while you looked into the building there, at the far end you could see shadows that kept passing in front of the doorway. Again, it's just something that, I was there, I saw it, I went down there to investigate. There's nothing that would make a shadow, nothing that should make a shadow pass in front of the doorway. You could see on the other side of the doorway a window and see light coming through it. Something would physically block out that light completely. One of the things you just can't explain.
Can't explain that either.
I have no clue about that. Okay, next one up. Sometimes when we go on investigations, we don't always find stuff. Some investigations are a bust. One of the ones we like to call the Talking Cow Cemetery. It started off the first time we had went there. We actually did hear voices murmuring out there. It's a small cemetery, and there was a fence, on the back half of it.
You get the cow. No, you get the cow. No, you do it.
We'd walk down to the fence, and you could hear what sounded like people talking.
gotta do it, you do it. I gotta do it. Whatever wakes up.
You hear people talking. Well, we started taking photos, and all of a sudden we got this huge white object. Everybody thought it was a ghost. Eventually, we got a high enough powered flashlight that we could tell that it was just a cow walking. So, you know, we did disprove that, but the voices we really couldn't disprove. I mean, you couldn't make out what they were saying, but you could hear something. Whether it was somebody's TV turned up too loud, you know, the air carrying it, you know, we can't be sure. Well, the funny story is that the next time we went out there, we're all standing by the fence, we're all doing EVP, so everybody's real quiet. We're asking questions. All of a sudden, you hear what sounds like water running. Well, it didn't take us too long to figure out that we had a cow not 10 feet away from us that had to relieve itself. So that, you know, we caught it on EVP, and I mean, for a good 5-10 seconds, everybody's, you know, you hear like, what's that, what's that, what's that?
Sorry, I got no sound effect for that one.
So yeah, we don't always get stuff, but I guarantee we always have a good time. This is a great group.
Was that in the summer?
Yes. It was a
Yeah,
nice
one
warm night.
thing.
Well, it's not like
to watch
icicles hitting the ground if it was winter.
Well, yeah. The one thing you gotta watch for in the summer, or even on really still night, is especially in the country when it's real flat, the sound just you can carry for quite a distance, maybe a half mile even or more. And sometimes you can hear voices of somebody sitting out on the porch talking or something. Even you might not pick that up. Hard to tell.
Okay, the other one we're going to talk about is the old Porter County home down in Boparo, Indiana. This is the only time I physically had anything happen to me. I was down in the basement. There was nobody around me. This was an old insane asylum. What they did is they would lock the men and the women in the basement. On one side of the basement they had, it's a little small cubby holes, cells built into the side. The cells are about 4 foot tall, dirt floors. They had this huge heavy oak door that they would shut the prisoners in. There's still chains on the wall where they had the prisoners chained to the wall, old mattresses and stuff. I mean, it was very inhumane down there what they did to these people. On the women's side, you can actually see where somebody had laid on the ground and physically clawed at the bottom of the door and dug claw marks in the bottom of the door where they were trying to get out. Like I said, I was in the basement. There was nobody around. I was by myself taking photos. I put the camera out in front of me to snap a picture, and something smacked my hand down.
Like that.
Like that. I immediately turned on the flashlight. There was, you know, nobody around, nothing I could have hit. That's the only thing that's physically happened to me anytime I was physically touched. I still to this day cannot, you know, explain exactly what that was. I know something hit my hand. You know what it is, I don't know. The only other thing that's really happened out there, great story. One of the things that we have in our ghost hunting kit is called spy ears. What they are is little microphones you put in your ears.
What?
I see you need some.
What?
It amplifies in here. It's like a hearing aid. Anything that somebody says, it amplifies it like 20 times. Out behind Porter County Home, there's an old barn. And they had people up on the second story doing EVP. Again, me being the director of the group, I was by myself, floating from group to group, you know, just making sure everything was going good, you know, keeping everything in check. I was standing down on the first floor, had my spy ears on, and I could actually hear them upstairs doing EVP. It was starting to storm outside a little bit, the wind was really blowing, and one of the questions they asked there, they said, if there's a spirit here, can you please give us a sign? Can you say something? Can you make a noise? You know, anything. All of a sudden, just in this gust of wind, I was standing in front of the door, blew the door shut. And you got to remember, I had my spy ears on, so this is amplified 20 times. That's exactly what I did. Only thing you heard from upstairs is everybody got dead quiet. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I, as the director of the group, had to yell upstairs, sorry guys, that was me screaming like a girl. Everybody got a good laugh out of it. I mean, it scared the hell out of me.